Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a happy Thursday to you all. We've got music out that we need to catch up on, to watch, and this one has me very excited because we have a solo release from Mr. V, Mr. T. So, um, I didn't realize this was going to be a thing that was dropping. I do see in the description that this is for a solo release he has coming out titled Layover, which is very exciting. That's dropping in the beginning of September, so a little ways away. But we've got a little bit of like a sample of what's to come with V, and that has me very excited for two reasons. One, oh, we get another BTS member doing a solo project. That in itself is exciting. But two, V is, I think, the member of the group that I probably know, like, musically the least out of. I think him and JK are probably the two that I know musically the least properly. But what I do know is that out of, like, the little solo stuff that he's done, I found out his solo stuff when we checked out his Bing Crosby cover during last Christmas, when he did a really just gorgeous cover of a Bing Crosby Christmas classic, and just hearing his voice on like a really smooth jazz sound, hearing his rich, iconic, rich dulcet tones on a jazz piece was absolutely scrumptious. And I'm kind of hoping that Love Me Again goes along that direction because not many people are doing a jazzy sound, and not many people can pull it off as well as he can. So let's find out what's in store. I have not seen any teasers. I have not heard any spoilers. I didn't really even know this dropped until I saw it on my YouTube recommendeds after I'd done my recording session yesterday. So let's check this one out. Here we go. Did hit unmute, right? Yep. Okay. Oh, hello. That step up was gorgeous. But this is exactly what I wanted from him. This slow type of beat that just lets his rich dulcet tone just shine. Oh, there it is. Oh my, he's so smooth with it.
Said I'm alright, said I'll be fine, I'm sorry. 거짓말은 떠나지 마, 저리까지만 말해. 그래도 솔직하게 다 말할래. 너는 매일 어떤 사람, 어떤 곳에 몇 번씩이나 뭘 하는지 널 생각해. Lost without you, baby.
Whoa. That little run that he does in the Lost Without You Baby line is so tasteful. So like that this is a song that's very much allowing his vocals to do its thing. Like the instrumental doesn't overshadow it in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, all the vocal runs he's throwing in is just so smooth.
I wish you would love me
It's a very repetitive top line, but it doesn't feel like it for me. Oh, Le Jazz de Vie. I haven't seen that clip yet. Um, but essentially, now that we're at the end of it all, it's kind of exactly what I wanted to hear from V, in all honesty. He just, his voice. And the thing is, BTS as like a seven-member ensemble has very different vocal colors. Like if you really just deep every single member and how their voice sounds when they have their parts, whether it's singing or rapping or a combination of the two, if you know the members well enough, you can immediately pick out who's singing when because their voices are pretty easily identifiable. For me, V has always been that member that I can immediately identify. His tone is just so different and so special. And a lot of the times you get, BTS and their members on more upbeat stuff. Sure, they've done the slower stuff. Like I'm thinking like 0 O'Clock, I'm thinking Epiphany. I mean that's a Jin song, but I'm thinking of things like Epiphany, Jimin's Lie, Slow. I know V's had a solo somewhere. I don't really listen to all that often, but you kind of associate BTS titles as being pretty energetic. Life Goes On being, I think, the main exception. So it's always a pleasant surprise whenever I hear a member go into like that slower type of music. And ever since I heard V do that Bing Crosby Christmas song, what, 9 months ago, 8, 9 months ago, I have been craving for a little bit more of that again. Because it's like I got one dose of it through a song that admittedly I'd known in the past and I've heard countless times before, but just hearing his voice, his iconic, just special tones sing that Bing Crosby song. I remember thinking in my mind, why doesn't this exist more? Like, why isn't there more of this? And I have been craving for more of it, and I got exactly what I asked for. It's so pretty, and sure, the top line is pretty repetitive. I think it's the same melodies repeated pretty often, but it's even from like the get go is what really gets me. So
추억도 의미 없이 내게는 사라지고 잊힘에도 I can't let you go, let you go.
he's prioritizing color over, or he's prioritizing texture and color over power. And because the song and the instrumental section behind it specifically isn't all that intrusive, it's very smooth, it's very drawn out chords, not too busy in terms of rhythm, not a lot of moving parts going on. It allows for his voice to take center stage for the entire time. And the fact that he has just kind of switched gears into this almost like smooth, sultry like tone, it's like, yes, this is the V that I've been waiting for. And the fact that this is a pre-release and we've gotten something like this makes me really excited for what the solo, like the proper full solo release is going to be like. Because as someone who really likes like I love a good ballad, I do quite like a good jazzy tune. So if we can get some combination of the two with his voice, I can't ask for anything more than that. It's like Christmas came early for me, if that's the case. And already, it's like we got a little tease of it, and it's exactly what I wanted for. Oh my goodness. I can see why this has been very well received by the homies and the peeps that I've been following. It's so smooth. It's so smooth. And he knows what he's doing too. Like the way he throws in a little bit of accents, the way he throws in extra little vocal on, the way he throws in a little bit of extra vibrato on certain phrases. He knows when to turn up the color a little bit, when to give it a little bit of flair. He understands this type of music, and I'm so glad he does, because not many people do this, and I really hope that he continues to do this. Oh, I'm very pleased with this. I'm very pleased with this. Hopefully you are as well. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. But that is it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to pay brighten up someone else's day to day. Know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.